why do women put on these horrible, aggressive bitch shields that just make them so unattractive and so horrible and so impossible to talk to? Why do we do it? It's actually 3 reasons. By the way, I've got loads of female friends, and they all put on bitch shields at different times for different reasons. There's only 2 types of bitch shields, but they put them on for different times for different reasons. And I've worked out it's just 3 reasons. First one is the easiest one. She's had a bad day. Please forgive her. She's had a bad day, okay? And you have just come along, and you're gonna get it. You're gonna get her wrath. You're gonna get her venom. Even if you're the most wonderful person in the world, you're gonna get it because you just happen to be there, okay? But that doesn't mean that you are still left unable to do anything just because she had a bad day. You can actually change her state. Second reason, this is a bit of a long reason. I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible. Girls have this thing where we go out and we are feeling in a good mood, there's no problem there, and we're feeling kind of sociable. But we've learnt that if we're a bit sociable to a guy, like just kind of friendly and polite, he starts becoming a mosquito. We actually have this thing, like mosquitoes hang around you and they don't leave you. No matter what you do, no matter you push them away, they won't leave you. So we've learnt that we better avoid being sociable with the guy. Even if he's good looking and all the rest of it, we just think, forget it. There's this chance that he's just going to be hanging around me all night and I won't be able to shift him, okay? And this is actually really interesting because you'll see that girls, younger girls in clubs, like the 16-year-old girls, they're actually a lot more sociable because they're not used to this. They haven't experienced this effect yet. So when I was like 15 and I was going clubbing, I was very sociable. Any guy that was chatting me up, I was like really friendly and smiley, and I was thinking, oh, everyone's so nice in clubs, and I have to be nice in clubs also, really naive. And then eventually I started realizing these guys just would not leave me alone just because I was being friendly. So years and years down the line, the bitch shield starts coming up stronger and stronger. It's like, no, not interested, not interested. Don't want any mosquitoes around me tonight. I know it sounds harsh, okay, but it's how women chat to each other. So you'll naturally notice that the younger girls in clubs are actually usually much more sociable because they haven't learned yet. And you'll notice that the girls who are more my age in their mid-20s are actually a little bit more distant they can be, just because they just don't want the guy hanging around with them just because they were being friendly, okay? Third reason. This is probably more my reason, okay? This is what I use both of the other 2, but this is one that I use, which is usually a girl who's very alpha, very strong girl. She has to weed out the weak guys, and what she does is she puts on what you call a shit test or a barrier, and she'll do it so that she can see and she can test him to see if he's strong enough, if he can take what she's giving, if he breaks, if he can handle it. It's very important for us because it just saves us a lot of time. I think, okay, if the guy can just get past this little 2-minute challenge, then I know that there is a chance that I can actually have a relationship with this guy, okay? So that's a very popular one with alpha women, okay? It just saves them a lot of time. If he can't, break down this barrier, bye. You're going to be weak for me anyhow. I'm looking for a strong man because an alpha woman is always looking for a guy that's stronger than her. And that's the 3 reasons, okay? Next, I'm going to teach you the 2 types. There's bad news in this one, guys, okay? I don't know how to tell you this, but there's only 2 types of bitch shields. There's the defense bitch shield and the attack bitch shield. If you get a girl that uses the defense bitch shield, it's near to impossible to break. Near to impossible. Not impossible. I have seen it happen, and you can still carry out all the techniques that I'm going to teach you in a minute, but it's a lot harder. What's the defense bitch shield? It's this. Go away, go away, go away, back to you, go away, seriously, go away. That's defense. How can you get around that? It's giving you nothing to work with. And the second type is the attack. And this is the best one because she's giving you so much material to work with. Okay, attack is when she's trying to humiliate you, trying to put you down, asking you difficult questions, making you jump through hoops. You actually will find that it's so much easier to destroy her bitch shields if she has the attack one, okay? Defense, very difficult. okay? Usually girls that put their back to you and use the defense bitch shield are usually girls on their own, I find. It's usually girls on their own because girls like to use the attack one when they're with their friends because they've got a little audience there and they like to show off. Let me show you how I can make this man squirm. Seriously, yeah. Whoever said girls are made of sugar and spice and all things nice? Weird. So, okay, you know what I can feel in the room right now? I can feel that you're thinking, that's all very well, Kieza. I am not interested at all in approaching a girl like that. I don't give a stuff what her problems is. She had a bad day. She's going to put me through some sort of test. Forget it. I only go for nice girls. Not interested. So now I'm going to tell you why you should learn them. Why I really, really think, and I make all my students learn how to destroy bitch shields. I'm going to tell you. Firstly, why limit yourself? Why say I'm only going to talk to really friendly and approachable girls? Do you know how many girls we're limiting off? Do you know how many girls are just cutting off from the equation? Remember, it's a bitch shield. It doesn't mean she's a bitch. I have a heart of gold. Seriously, I really consider that I'm a very kind, loving person. But I put a bitch shield from time to time. I know loads of girls that are very, very approachable. They seem very sweet, and they're absolute bitches inside. Okay? But why limit yourself? Why say I'm only going to talk to this type of girl? Why not say I can talk to any type of girl? And if you can say that, that helps destroy your approach anxiety. Because a lot of the times, approach anxiety is a result of the guy thinking, oh, I hope she's not a bitch. Oh, yeah, I'm sure she's going to be a bitch. She's a very beautiful girl. I'm sure she's going to be a bitch. Oh, no, I don't know what to do. No, I'm just going to wait and talk to the more friendly girl. Okay, so because he's not sure if she's going to be nice or horrible, that actually makes his approach anxiety even worse. If he can say, well, it doesn't matter if she's a bitch, and it doesn't matter if she's having a bad day, I know how to destroy her bitch shields, that's fine. Helps destroy approach anxiety. And thirdly, this is my favourite reason. Say you see a group of women, 5, 4, 3, or 2. Just say for now, a group of 4 women. And one of them is absolutely stunning. She's a darling. You know, you can see she's friendly, she's great. That's the one I want to go for. One problem. Guess who's there? There's one alpha bitchy girl, probably like me, right in the middle, calling the shots, and you have to get through her to get to that girl, to get to any of the girls there. She's very vocal, and she shall stand in between you and that girl, and you have to get through her. What are you going to say? No, that's fine, forget it actually. I'm not even interested in that one, I'm only interested in that one, but that's fine, I can't go through her, that's fine, I'll ignore that. No, you're going to go for that girl, and you're going to destroy the bitch shield that her friend's putting up. And not only that, but once you have completed that, you are welcomed into the group completely. And your levels of attraction go much higher as a result of the fact that you have destroyed her bitch shields in front of all her friends. Okay? And then you can aim for the girl that you had the intention of talking to. Okay?